Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you free replays in some of the Girls and Panzer tanks. The first one is in the BT-42, which is a light tank. This one, I do enjoy this one, but it's not a particularly competitive light tank. It is, there you go, and that's the perfect reason why I actually enjoy this tank. And of course we get hit by artillery straight away. It hasn't got the best crew in this one, but I do enjoy it because it's got a dirt gun. It's quite a tall one. It's not got the best camo. It's a bit sluggish to get up to speed, but if you're playing top tier, this thing can really hit super hard. Obviously, like we said, it's got a dirt gun, so if you're penning tier 5s and below with your HE and your penning, then you're going to be doing a whole lot of damage. And of course, not quite enough to finish that guy off. But obviously, when you're bottom tier, this thing really sucks. But that's kind of the rule for everything, really, in general. We ain't got the best camo, like I said. We've actually sacrificed a bit of our camo to get better aim on the gun. So just going for the memes right now. And there we go. Penned, taking them out in one shot. We've got Matilda looking at us. Yeah, like I said, the aim time is insane. The reload is pretty damn long. The turret traverse is terrible on this thing. You really want to be making that better. I mean, you can kind of use it as a scout and basically try not to shoot unless you're really far away and concentrate on your camo and your view range, or you can try to go with the memes and try to get that gun working as best it can, which is, even with everything, it's still not all that good. And obviously, there we go, managed to pen that as well. That was a lucky shot. As you can see, we've got about 2,000 combined, just over, and we got 3 kills, and it's near the end of the game. It was very quick. Yeah, some of these games, even on World War II, are going pretty damn quick. People are playing Cold War and then going into World War II and playing it a bit like that, but there you go, that's just how the game is working at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just trying to getting a bit of a spotted assist here, and then when we see an opportunity, we'll go in and use our gun to its best way possible. If you do like this video, give it a like and subscribe. So I will be bringing a mastery replay in this exact tank in the near future, and yeah, just a nice little meme fun tank to go out in. But if you don't like dirt guns and you want to be competitive at tier 5, then this is not the tank for you. The Girls and Panzer tanks, the 2 new ones, not the best tanks in the world. Basically, the whole bunch is a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. I think the tier 7 Tiger variant is the best one. It's actually really good. The rest are range from fine, for their types of tanks they are and tier, to not very good. And I for one, I'm a big anime fan. I do like the anime, but it's not exactly my favorite anime ever. Yeah, we fluffed that shot really. We should have waited a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed with the collaboration, to be fair. I really would like some tier 8s and maybe even higher tanks to join. At the moment, it's just 5s, 6s, and 7s. I mean, not the most played tiers at all. So yeah, a little bit underwhelmed by the performance of some of these as well. First class is probably mainly for the amount of kills there. We got 5 kills, that's pretty insane, and one-shotted a lot. I bet some of those tanks are annoyed. I mean, for tier 5 to have a dirt gun that can take enemies out with one shot is pretty insane. If you're pretty new to the game and you're playing from, the ground up, and then you're just playing a game and someone's taking you out with one shot, it seems unfair. So we are out in the new Centurion variant at tier 7. It's basically an unupgraded Centurion in the tech tree line. It's got good gun depression. It's very fast reload, but that is pretty much the only good things about this tank. Now, obviously, it's a tier 7 rather than a tier 8, which is good because obviously it's an unupgraded tier 8 Centurion, so it's better than that. But apart from that, it's not that good because basically you're going to be TCing. I don't know why this guy's just pushing forwards. But basically, it's tier 7, so you're going to be seeing tier 8s all the time, and you're just not very good against them, to be honest. You're going to get penned all the time. You're big. You're not very stealthy. Your gun is the only thing you've got to really work with, and it just hasn't got the alpha to compete against tier 8s, especially with the RNG reverting back a bit recently. You're not hitting every shot, that's for sure, and you kind of need to be if you want to be competing against tier 8s and up. Obviously you can be seeing tier 9s as well in this thing. You don't want to be doing that. The iron range just out in the open, they're crazy. We try and kind of keeping tracked, and obviously pen if we can. Yeah, and obviously the thing is, it's not particularly high caliber. Obviously, like I said, it's fast reloading, so you're going to be actually struggling to track people fairly often as well, so you've got to be careful of that. So yeah, it's a little underwhelming, unfortunately. I was hoping for a good tank. I like Centurions in general, but we've got loads of variants, and this is a nice change to the normal Centurions variants we've got in the game since it's a tier 7. But like I said, it's just the fact that people play tier 8 so much because there's so many good premium tanks. It's where when you're in a tech tree, the tier 8 is where the slog is really starting to hit home, and you've got to play a lot of games in the tier 8 to get up to the tier 9. So yeah, so many people playing tier 8s that you're going to be at a disadvantage most of the time. As you can see, we're struggling to do any real damage to that light tank at tier 8. We'll track that guy in place, but he's repaired, and we managed to do a bit waiting just for him to not be concentrating on where I was exactly there, and then putting a shot in before he disappears. Because although, to be fair, I was kind of willing to maybe I should have been willing to try to track him in place there, and maybe possibly taken a hit at this point in the game, because it's the enemy team is crumbling now. They're getting pushed to a smaller part of the map. They have less tanks and quite a bit less hit points. It's a very good chance we're going to win. And of course, bounce that shot. Really need premium in. Trying to hit the gun deck if I can. The engine deck, worries, not the gun deck, but we're going to struggle to pen there. Again, penetration problems with this low caliber gun. Yeah. As you can see, this is actually a first class, hence why I'm bringing it to you. But yeah, it's not the best tank in the world, just mainly because it's seeing tier 8s all the time. Like I said, all the new tanks, I haven't even got a chance to bring you a replay in the new Churchill. I actually will make a video out of that at some point, not even necessary, because I normally just wait until I get first classes and masteries to show you, but I think I might not wait and just show you some matches, because I have I want to make a video out of the Churchill tanks in general, But like I said, I'll save the rest of that for the actual video, because I actually like the Churchill 7 tanks. The Churchill tanks in general. I just like the way they look. I'm just kind of annoyed how they get treated by Wargaming. But like I said, we'll get to that at some point in another video. If you have I said about liking and subscribing? Anyway, there you go again. If you do like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Like I said, I do have a mastery game to come in the tier 5 light tank. I'm going for HE, even though it's very low caliber. We want to be seeing if we can just get a bit more damage, really. And we're getting a bit of damage, but yeah, see if we can get to 2,000 damage. That's be nice. So basically, we got a 3,000 damage overall, and that's not bad. And he's going to hit us here, I think. Actually, he didn't hit us. Might be in another game. Seeing if we can get a bit more damage before the end of the game. We fluff that shot, and he gets taken out, unfortunately, before we can get the shot in. Should have fully aimed that one in, but obviously it's always a risk. Fully aim and he gets taken out before you get a shot off. Rush the shot and we miss, and then you do realise you would have had a chance to actually put that extra shot in if you fully aimed. Anyway, we came second in that game, and just over 3,000 combined. We got the best assisted, even though we're a medium tank. So that was pretty good. I still like it, but like I said, it's just underwhelming. Now we're in the Panzer IV. This is the main character's tank in the series, and it's alright. You know, it's got a fast reloading gun. The pen's pretty good for its tier. It's not super slow, but it's not super fast, as you can see. But it's got no real armor to speak of. You're going to get penned by everything. And yeah, you can... At tier 5 is better than being at tier 7, obviously, because you're going to be seeing tier 7s at most, and obviously people play tier 6 and 7 less than tier 8, so there's plenty of times where you're going to be top tier. And artillery is aiming at us for some reason, don't know. And then I can't actually realise that there's actually not that many people come with us, but we're going to have a good go at it. This is people do crazy things at this tier, so we could be okay. So we are pushing up here, and we get off first. Just a flick on there, and we get our kill. First kill of the game. Don't know why artillery is aiming. They did manage to get that shot there. If we were still there, that could have been game over, or pretty much game over. So we are going to push up with this guy. And that's the thing, is like he's going to probably spot up the enemy before us, and we're not going to get any assisted. But he might have no crew skills in, so we might outspot him. We'll have a look. We'll push up pretty quickly here. We've got a heavy and a medium in behind to support, and there's the artillery. We want to be trying to track him in place here, and for some reason the Matilda's like, yep, take my hit points, and he's just not aiming any of these shots up. He can easily beat us here. This Matilda, he's got armor we could possibly bounce on, and his reload is insane. But like I said, this is still pretty decent tank overall. Yeah, if you like Panzer, Girls on Panzer, this is definitely a tank you would like. It's, like I said, it's nothing special, but it's decent. It's a decent medium for its tier. We're just keeping this guy tracked in place. And of course we missed the killing shot, and the artillery is going for us again. And we're getting people trying to shoot us from the other side of the map, and of course nothing is hitting on the move. Trying to track him in place, and of course he hits us, and it's just like, well, we're going to take you out now, mate. And unfortunately we didn't get the kill again. which is kind of annoying, right? Because we feel like we're doing a lot of the work here. And of course, seeing if we can keep in track, but unfortunately didn't. See if we can finish them off. Oh no, someone else finished them off. And of course, someone across the other side of the map is pumping shots into us. And we do finish them off there. Try to get in behind this building here and get unspotted. Once we get unspotted, we should be okay. So yeah, just over 2,000 combined damage, which is not bad for a tier 5. And we're going to get down here and get kind of annoyed here. Because, yeah, they get spotted up. Just as we get our lack of gun depression. Yeah, we weren't going to hit that shot, really. So, yeah, we probably made a bad decision. It's just the enemy team decides, finally, we're just sat there, and then they finally decided to push just as we got down into the valley where we can't actually get shots on them. So we're going to try to move up as quickly as we can to see if we can get any shots on these guys, but chances are they're probably going to get killed before we get up there. So obviously, yeah, this bit is the annoying part of the map, where if you're trying to chase damage and you're just getting painfully slow up these hills. And it's not even a particularly slow vehicle either, but obviously it's just lack of engine power that's really slow, making us slow getting up this hill. And they've taken out a lot of the tanks on our original spawn area. We possibly might get some damage. We have now run out of normal rounds, so we're on to the APCR, so that will help get a couple of shots in, possibly. We have a medium who looks like he's going to be pushing down. Crazy. I don't know why. His best chances of winning this game would be just to sit on this hill behind these buildings and wait for us to come to them. They look to be pretty much still on pretty much full health. I mean, it's still pretty much impossible for them to win this game, so hence why I'm going to push in. And we do hit pen and track him, and we don't pen that shot. That's a bit annoying. And we don't pen that one either. We're getting looked at. Don't know why he's looking at us rather than anybody else, but managed to finish him off. So lovely 4 kills in this game. And just under 3,000 combined damage. That ain't bad at a tier 5, and I don't think we're going to get any more shots on this guy. But yeah. It's a decent tank. If you like mediums at a tier 5 and you're a fan of the anime, get this. It's pretty decent. If you like memes, then the light tank's good. Centurion's okay. The Churchill's rubbish. And the tier 7 Tiger is great. So yeah. Hope you watch me in the next video, guys. Bye bye.